What leaves a deeper mark? Following tradition or breaking it completely? Izumo no Okuni was born around 1572, most likely the daughter of a blacksmith serving the grand shrine of Izumo, one of the most sacred sites in all of Japan. She began her life as a shrine maiden, performing ritual dances as an offering to the gods, traveling to raise funds for the shrine's upkeep. Nobody remembers her for that. What history remembers is what she did next. Around 1603, in the dry riverbed of Kyoto, a space outside the boundaries of respectable society where outcasts and performers gathered, Okuni began performing something nobody had ever seen before. She took traditional religious dances, stripped away the formality, mixed in comedy, contemporary characters, and street energy, and created something entirely new. She called it Kabuki. But Okuni didn't just invent a theatrical form. She shattered every convention surrounding it. She performed male roles herself, dressed as a samurai or a fashionable young man, playing characters that moved through the pleasure quarters and the streets of Edo period Japan with swagger and humor. She was provocative, magnetic, and completely impossible to ignore. Audiences were transfixed. In a society with rigid rules about gender, class, and performance, Okuni stood in a riverbed and rewrote them, not through protest or petition, but through pure creative force. People came from across Kyoto to watch. Her troupe grew. Her influence spread faster than any authority could contain it. She didn't ask permission to create something new. She simply created it, in public undeniably, until the world had no choice but to respond. Ironically, the art form she built eventually banned women from performing it entirely. The authorities replaced female performers with men, claiming moral concerns. Kabuki survived and thrived for centuries. Okuni herself disappeared from records around 1613. What happened to her, nobody knows. But what she built is still performed today, 400 years later. Now, the world will always tell you that the space you're standing in isn't meant for someone like you, that the form you want to create already exists, or doesn't belong to you, or needs permission from someone with more authority. Okuni was a blacksmith's daughter, performing in a riverbed. She invented one of the greatest art forms in human history. Your constraints are not your ceiling. Your unconventional position is not your weakness. Sometimes the most revolutionary stages are the ones nobody else wanted. The overlooked spaces, the margins, the riverbeds, where the rules haven't fully arrived yet. You don't need a grand platform to create something that lasts 400 years. You need clarity, courage, and the refusal to wait for approval. Ready for wisdom that celebrates every kind of revolutionary, not just the ones who carried swords? Subscribe to Kensei Code for weekly episodes exploring the warriors, artists, and rebels of feudal Japan who changed everything on their own terms. Drop a comment. What would you create if you stopped waiting for the right stage? Share it. Someone needs permission to perform today.